He was one of a kind, almost meek-looking. He was dubbed the professor somewhere along the line. John Clayton grew up in a single-parent household in Pittsburgh. His mother took him to his first Steelers football game at the age of 6. He was too small to play the sport. "Look at me," he'd say. So John started writing football stories in junior high school. And before he graduated from high school, he was covering the Steelers for the local suburban newspapers. Hired by the Pittsburgh Press out of college, he went to Duquesne. Clayton proved his worth as a reporter by blowing the whistle on the Steelers for a minor practice infraction that cost the team that he grew up rooting for a third-round draft pick. With a dogged attention to detail, Clayton was an old-school beat reporter, tireless, fearless, and he loved the game of football. He spent 22 years covering the NFL for ESPN. Hall of Fame executive Bill Pucko admitted that he learned things from John. President Barack Obama claimed that he wouldn't make a move on his fantasy team without hearing first from Clayton. In 2017, Clayton fell victim to an ESPN talent purge. He was one of 100 let go by the sports network. Still, it is sad that in the era of sports television dominated by hot takes and those who can yell the loudest, there isn't room for a guy like John Clayton anymore. But he stuck with it. He returned to his roots with the Seattle Seahawks as a radio sideline reporter. And he continued to dote on his wife, Pat, whose long battle with multiple sclerosis had become more pronounced, right up until his death last week at the age of 67. Those who knew him best remember John Clayton as much for his devotion to Pat as for his tireless dedication to craft. I don't know if you can have a better legacy than that. Yet, in the most ironic of ironies, Mr. Clayton is best known for the moment when he stepped farthest beyond his comfort zone. That SportsCenter commercial. There was Clayton, wearing a sleeveless Slayer t-shirt with a concealed ponytail, yelling to his mother from the basement. It changed the professor into a rock star. From the professor into a rock star. He didn't want to do it. He was afraid that it would impact his credibility. But it is priceless, as was he.